We are live in Fort Smith tonight here at Jim Rowland Stadium for Bentonville West Wolverine football. The Wolverines and the Southside Mavericks tonight. Our coverage presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. Derek Ruskin here in Fort Smith along with John Mackey. So delighted to have you with us as we get ready for kickoff about 15 minutes or so away from the kickoff between West and the Southside Mavericks. And this is an important game for the Wolverines in terms of seeding. We know they're going to the playoffs, but there are a lot of possibilities. The 4 seed is in play, even the 2 seed, if everything went as good as it could for the Wolverines. But also, if they have a couple of setbacks here at the end, they could fall down to the 5 seed, which means they would be on the road for the week 1 of the playoffs. And you look at the standings right there with Fayetteville can clinch its first outright conference title since 1963 with a win tonight against Rogers Heritage. John Mackey, and for the Wolverines, this is an important game.
Well, and you see us right there sandwiched between the Mounties and the Wildcats. We should be up there with the Mounties. We let that one get away. And then, of course, you think of the Mounties in the past, recent past, they haven't been very good, but the Mounties are a different football team this year. They took Bentonville down to the last play of the game, had a ball in the end zone that could have tied it up and sent it overtime and was incomplete. So, I think we've said all along 3, 4, or 5 is probably where we'll be, and that's exactly where we'll be. We have to take care of this one tonight, though. This is the must-win, and then who knows what's going to happen against BHS in Week 10. So hopefully our guys aren't looking ahead, because sometimes that happens with younger people. They tend to assume too many things in their inexperienced life, and hopefully we learned our lesson in that Rogers game that we better come out and play 4 quarters.
In all likelihood, next week's Southside versus Springdale game is going to determine the 6. There's even a scenario where Southside could be the 5, but that is if they win out. So the winner of next week's game is kind of a playoff game, Southside versus Springdale. But for the Wolverines, when you hear from when I talked to Coach Pratt this week, and we'll hear from him here in a moment, he was the one that pointed out, hey, we could still get the 2 if things fell a certain way. And so why not? Why not in this crazy year where odd stuff has happened, it seems like, in the 7A? Why not do that this year? So, but it all starts tonight. Got to take care of business tonight here in Fort Smith against the Southside Mavericks. So we will talk, and don't let the record fool you. Southside has some players on this team, in spite of the fact that their record is 1-4 in the league and 1-7. So this is not going to shouldn't be a runaway tonight.
Well, I think they can put some points on the board and they can get some yardage offensively. I'm just not sure about their defense.
Yeah.
And I was talking early in the year about Southside when they took Greenwood, but now Greenwood's lost, I think, like 3 games this year. So they're not the Greenwood that we're used to hearing about. But still, they on any given night, I think they could beat somebody.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Wolverines come in winners of their last 2. The wild comeback against Harbor, and then they took care of business. No letdown at all last week against Rogers Heritage, and now trying to keep this roll going tonight with a game they can get here tonight in Fort Smith. 55 degrees and breezy as we get ready to go. The wind could possibly play a factor in the kicking game, maybe some of the deep passing game. It's something we'll have to watch tonight. And also, it's the first kind of cold night of the year, so how do both sides handle that as well?
Well, Derek, I went to our Grimsley 7th and 8th grade junior high football games last night. It was absolutely miserable. I think there was 47 turnovers.
Yeah.
And about 20 fumbles that were recovered by the same team, so it could have been 67 turnovers because we literally had gusts of 60 miles an hour. It was blowing sideways rain, like Forrest says, and I was crossing my fingers that it wouldn't be like that tonight here because I heard this morning there was a chance of it coming south, but thankfully it's actually almost a beautiful night tonight here right now.
Yeah, all the rain has stopped, but it is cool and it is breezy, so those out there in the stands are going to be chilly. There's no doubt about it. Hot chocolate's going to be a hot seller tonight at the concession stand here in Fort Smith at Jim Rowland Stadium. We are going to talk things over with head coach Brian Pratt when we come back here on our pregame show on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Welcome into the Coach's Corner this week. The Wolverines getting ready to take on the Southside Mavericks, and Coach Pratt joins me now. And Coach, last week, just what are some thoughts from the way you guys handled your business against Heritage?
Well, that was a big deal for us. You know, we talk about being a really good football team. In order to be a really good football team, you have to play at the level you want to play at, and you need to play at every week. You don't play down to the competition you have, and Heritage is not where we want to be right now. So we really wanted to come out and show ourselves as a mature football team, a team that comes out and take care of business, and we did it. I was proud of us. We played 3 freshmen, and one of them became Defensive Player of the Week, and so we got some kids in experience and kids that are going to help us in the near future.
And also, we saw the special teams erupt, responsible for 3 touchdowns when you talk about the block punt and then 2 different kickoff returns, something that's never happened here in a game, I don't believe.
No, it hasn't happened here in our history. And to be honest with you, I'm sitting there at halftime and we have 23 offensive snaps, 23 offensive snaps, and we have 42 points on the board. So I kind of like those percentages, It doesn't have to do much offensively, but our special teams, we spend a lot of time on them, and we've had a couple of times early in the year that we were 1 block away from feeling like we should have ran the kickoff back, and so now doing a huge one last 2 weeks ago against the Harbor to kind of start the comeback, and then to do 2 of them this week. Probably not many people are going to kick it deep to us very much more. And then obviously our pump block. I think we've had a pump block in 4 games this year out of the 8, and scored touchdowns in those 4 games as well. So that's a big deal for us, and the kids kind of feed off that, and we spend a lot of time on it in practice and making sure they're doing things right in that regard. And it paid dividends to us Friday night. One thing that I was really disappointed on was our PATs. I feel like that we're too inconsistent, whether it's a snap or the kick or the hold or something. We can't seem to get that down. That's probably one of the we spend more time on that than we do just about anything other than punt, and we didn't punt the entire game. So, we've got to improve in that, because that's going to hurt us and when we get in the big games.
Yeah, and the punt block thing is not new around here. I mean, you guys have had multiple block punts over the 4, 5, 6 years or so here. How do you? What's the key to the consistency there?
We talk about it everywhere that we've been. We've been a big emphasis on pump block, and it's tough to get returns these days because most of the time, you don't even get to catch it, and if you do, it's not where it needs to be in the return. So we spend a lot of time going to the spot, where the spot is, where it comes off the punter's foot, so you don't get roughing. laying out, making sure that you have your thumbs together when you're blocking it and not blocking it with your hands apart and the ball going between it. So we do spend a lot of time and kind of break it down, where that spot is each week. Is it 3 yards in front of the punter, 1 yard to his right? Where is it? And we spend a lot of time in the weekends trying to figure that out. And our kids have bought into what we do, and that's kind of an emphasis that we have. Every time somebody punts, we have a chance to block it.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
Back live here in Fort Smith at Jim Rowland Stadium on the campus of Southside High School. Want to thank Centered Farmers Insurance, Legacy Bank, Northwest Health System, Absolute Janitorial Services, and Rock Mortgage for their support of this Wolverine football broadcast. Coach, it's about time, I think, to look at the starting lineups tonight for the Wolverines.
Yep, if you joined us last week or were watching last week, I think this might be the first time all season we have the same starting lineups in back-to-back games. So we'll start with the defense first. At left defensive end, number 8, the junior, Grant Overman. We did call his names a couple of times last week, and we hope to do the same. Number 63 at nose guard, Ashton Norman. We've called his name all year long, and he's done a good job of getting into the backfield and disrupting some plays for the offense. Colby Gardner, the senior right end, number 43, another one that's been out there all year. And outside linebacker, number 3, Braden Jones. Is he just an outside linebacker, or is he just the jack of all trades? He can run a kickoff back 90-plus yards. Luke Evans, been the steady starter inside, number 33. I don't think he's missed a game all season. Tate West, who came back from injury a couple of weeks ago, number 45, the junior, back an inside linebacker. And then on the outside, Braden Talley, number 6, the senior. We will see Harris Vinson, probably the freshman who got some snaps last week. He looked really good at linebacker. The junior, number 5, Nick Bell. And I never saw Nick to talk to him that he still owes me a pick 6, so maybe he'll get that tonight. The junior, number 4, Thomas Wilbanks at safety. And then joining him in the defensive backfield at the other safety spot will be number 25, the senior, Landon Jordan. And the other cornerback is the junior, number 9, Josh Buxton. So Josh had a couple of PBUs last week and has played done a great job in the defensive secondary. So now on the good side of the ball, the offensive side of the ball, the fun side of the ball, Coach Pratt's favorite side of the ball. The big boy, number 77, the sophomore, Lane Jeffcoat. Lane's done a great job protecting Jake Casey all year long. Garrett Smith, number 69, the junior at left guard. And Richard Stout, the senior, moves over to number 64 to the center spot again tonight. At right guard, number 73, the senior, Jimmy Diaz, got his first start last week. And we'll see him again tonight. And then Jonathan Medley, the senior, number 61, at right tackle. So Ty Durham has been a little bit quiet. Let's look for him, number 2, the junior, to break out tonight, because we had some other guys step up, and I think we'll open up Ty tonight. 29, Cole Edmiston in that slot position, been really effective. And Dakota Gaines caught a couple of balls last week. In the last couple of weeks, number 31, the senior, has done a good job. He had some struggles early, but he's caught the ball well the last few weeks. Number 1, Carson Morgan, has looked outstanding since he moved to that starting role in the running back position. And the sophomore, number 80, Jackson Brust. We've said everything we can about that young sophomore. He can catch everything thrown to him, and Jake Casey likes throwing it to him. So there's our offense and our defense, and we're getting close to kickoff.
Absolutely. And it's senior night here in Fort Smith, so the seniors are all there for the coin toss. Wolverines.
You're not going to call them all out, Derek?
No. It is
a bunch of them.
Quade Curtis at the coin toss for the Wolverines, and at the coin toss is Hayden Sutherland for Southside. Again, 1 win on the year, but this is a team that has some pieces here, and they can move the football, as you said. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Wolverine defense can slow down this offense, and of course the Wolverines and how they attack Southside on the defensive end. So this is noteworthy because I don't remember the last time this happened. West won the toss and wants to receive.
Oh, wow.
Usually they defer,
Okay.
but they want the football right away here to try and make something happen, it looks like. So West will have the ball first in the all-white uniforms with navy numbers. Southside's wearing black uniforms with the light blue numbers and white trim tonight. And this should be an interesting matchup around the league tonight. You've got Bentonville hosting Springdale. It's senior night at Tiger Stadium. Fayetteville's taking on Heritage again, and Rogers is taking on Harbor.
So that'll be a big battle for us to watch, right?
Yeah, that's a key game right there. And as we mentioned, Fayetteville trying to win their first outright league title since 1963 if they can win either tonight or next week in their against Harbor next week. And here come the Wolverines. Winners of their last two. One thing to remember is you look at any standings that West does have head-to-head over Harbor. So if those two are even, West will always be on top in the standings, but maybe Harbor can help out.
We need
tonight.
Harbor to win tonight.
Harbor could help out tonight if they could knock off Rogers. Rogers currently in the 3 spot. West the 4, Harbor the 5. If the playoffs started tonight, but they'll start 2 weeks from tonight, and the Wolverines are hoping if they're a 3 or a 4 seed, they'll have a home game. And if somehow they get to the 2, they won't play in 2 weeks. So Southside is going to kick it away. Jackson DeLassis has it teed up at the 40-yard line for the Mavericks. West's kickoff unit getting final instructions there as they get ready to take the field. Had 2 kickoffs for a touchdown a week ago, including the school record, a 98-yarder by Braden Jones. Jones, Durham, and Bell, the trio of Wolverines, back deep, waiting on the kick from DeLassis. So here we go. DeLassis approaches. This ball game is underway, and a touchback will bring it out to the 20. Jake Casey comes on, the Wolverines starting quarterback. 15 touchdowns, just 5 interceptions. He's 2 yards away from 1,600 passing yards this season. Completes 58% of his passes, and that is a percentage that has gone up steadily throughout the year. He's getting better with each week. Wolverines have 4 receivers, 2 stacked on each side here. Ball on the 20-yard line, and a handoff to Carson Morgan, straight up the middle. And Carson's got 8, maybe 9, out to about the 28-yard line. Cage Castling in on the tackle for the Mavericks. Wolverines on it, ready to go. It'll be a 2nd down and 2. Again, the stack of receivers on each side. And again, a handoff to Carson Morgan. Got a 1st down this time. Out over the 30. They're going to give him the 32-yard line there. Gavin Grant makes the tackle. And it's a 1st down for the Wolverines on their 2nd play from scrimmage. Almost got Southside to flinch. Now Jake looks to the sideline. Gets the call. A 3rd straight handoff to Carson Morgan. And this time he won't gain much. He runs into Dimitri Lloyd, one of their top players on defense. No gain. And it'll be second down and 10. Opening drive of the game. Glad you are with us here from Fort Smith. Second down and 10. Now they bring the receivers closer to the lineman here. And here's a flip over to Ty Durham coming near side. And Durham stepped out of bounds at the 43-yard line, forced out by Russell Key. And that will go for 11 and a first down.
I like they're hitting Ty early. Get him involved early. It will open it up for everybody on the team.
Not sure if you call that a pass or a run. It was
close.
It was a flip that kind of went straight up. Well, I don't know what you refer to that as, but anyway,
we'll call it a pop.
First down
Pop
at the
pass.
43. Hand off to Morgan. Got some room on the right side, and Carson Morgan is out to the 50. Forced out of bounds right at midfield. Medlin in on the tackle that time, a gain of 7. If that was a run on that play, they've run it 5 straight plays to start the game. So it is second down and 3 here for the Wolverines. From the 50-yard line. Casey throws, no doubt about that. It's a pass, and it's caught by Cole Edmondson. Forward progress stopped at the 46. He's got a first down driven backwards by Medlin. And that's a 4-yard gain and another first down for the Wolverines. They're third on the drive. Just shy of the 40, and we'll call it the 45. First and 10. Here's Jake. Pressure rolling out. Jake throws to the sideline, in and out of the hands of Gaines, and that pass falls incomplete.
He had Morgan coming open out of the backfield. Went to the sideline to Gaines.
So it is second down and 10 here at the 45-yard line.
So far, Derek, I think Southside is playing deep and say you can get all the short stuff underneath, but we're not letting you get over the top of us so far tonight.
A handoff to Morgan, trying the left side. Gets around the edge. Carson down inside the 40 and forced out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. So that's 7 more yards for Carson Morgan. That was the 8th play of this Wolverine drive. And we're going to get our first third down of the night.
And that should have been a no gainer or loss of 1 or 2 on that play. Southside missed an opportunity there.
Brust is very wide here on the near side, near the numbers, on this third down and 3. Southside almost flinches on the hard count by Jake Casey. Third down and 3. The give to Morgan, straight ahead, and Morgan surges for the first down to the 34-yard line. He ran over the would-be tackler there and pushed him ahead, and the Wolverines convert. 4-yard pickup. 10th play of the drive, first and 10 Wolverines at the 34. This drive, 3.5 minutes long and counting. KC to the near side, caught by Bates. The freshman Cy Bates is forced out of bounds along the south side sideline. Forced out by Russell Key. They're going to mark it at the 28. That's a 6-yard pickup for the freshman Bates, who saw his first action with the varsity club last week against Heritage.
You get used to saying that young man's name. He's going to be a force for the next 4 years for Coach Pratt.
Second down and 4. Casey gives it to Morgan. Right side, got a crease inside the 20. Carson takes it down to the 18-yard line. Key again on the tackle. That will be at the 19 is where they mark it. 9-yard pickup, 1st and 10 again for the Wolverines. 5 first downs on the drive. Marching right along here. Drive close to 5 minutes now when we hit the 7-minute mark, which is a long time for the Wolverines. Usually they score quickly. Not tonight. Not on this drive. Casey swings it out, and it's incomplete. Looking for Durham out of the backfield. That's something we've seen quite a bit. The stuff that looks easy that really isn't. It's a 30-yard touch pass when you go laterally, even though you're going 1 yard vertically. We've seen some. That's been a difficult thing to pull off this year.
Well, Derek, and that's the thing. Like in the NFL, like that's the studs can make that look easy. You know what I mean? And we don't understand how incredibly hard that is. You know.
Yeah. 2nd down and 10 here for the Wolverines on the 19. Handoff on an end around. It's Nick Bell, and he's forced out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Medlin forces him out. A 4-yard pickup for Nick. And we've got another 3rd down here for the Wolverines. You think they'll go if they don't get it? I do.
I think I agree with you.
This is the 14th play of this drive. It is 3rd down and 6. And Casey throws, caught by Bell. Bell makes a nice move at the 10. Bell down inside the 5. 1st and goal. That pass was nearly knocked down, but Casey got it around the defender, and Nick Bell made the grab, and it's 1st and goal for the Wolverines, a 9-yard pickup. First and goal here for the Wolverines. The give is to Morgan, left side. Morgan, touchdown Wolverines. Carson Morgan, his 7th rushing touchdown of the season. From 5 yards out, and the Wolverines make a statement. They wanted the ball. They got it, and they hammer it in there for a 15-play, 80-yard drive to start the game. Edmondson holding on the PAT. It's a fake, and now Edmondson is up, and he's going to be taken down. So the try fails, and it is 6-0. The Wolverines are in front with 6:39 to go here in the opening quarter. We'll be right back.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
That was an 80-yard drive, 15 plays, 5 minutes and 21 seconds off the clock. Not what we're used to seeing from the Wolverines.
Derek, I'm calling that first one to tie. I'm calling that a pass. I'm calling it a pop pass. So 47 yards rushing, 33 passing, good mix, running and throwing the football on that first drive.
Buxton ready to kick it away for the Wolverines. Luke Wyatt and Amir Dingle are back deep for the Mavs. Buxton's kick is returnable, and it's Dingle from the 7-yard line. And taken down near the 25. A good special teams play by the freshman Harris Vinson. He is always near the football. That's what we've learned so far with this talented player. They'll put the ball down at the 27. David Sorg, quarterback for the Mavericks. 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions this season. He's a tall kid out there as well. Stands 6'5". And on the handoff, Amir Tucker on the carry. And he'll get about a yard, and that's all. Wolverines defend it well. Second down and 9 here for the Mavs. Again, it's Tucker. Tries to go the other way. Wolverines take him down at about the 30-yard line. Colby Gardner in on the stop for West. Third down and 7 here for the Mavs. Sorg looking to throw. Down the middle, pass is caught across midfield. At the 48-yard line, Luke Wyatt with the grab. He gains 22. First down, Southside. So from the 48, first and 10 Mavericks. Tucker on the carry. And he is stopped by Ashton Norman at the 45. That's a 3-yard pickup for Amir Tucker. Sophomore running back for the Mavs. They're going with a little up-tempo number here. We near the 5-minute mark in the first quarter. Little pitch here. And coming back the other way, that is Isaac Gregory. And Gregory takes it down inside the 30-yard line. Finally stopped by Landon Jordan at the 29. 16 yards and a first down. First and 10 Mavericks. 4 receivers in the pattern. A fake by Sorg. He loads up. He throws down the middle in heavy traffic. It's incomplete. He was looking for Desmond Lopez Fulbright. There were a lot of white jerseys in the neighborhood. Our coverage presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. Second down and 10 here at the 29. Mavericks opening possession of the game after the Wolverines had it for 15 plays and punched it in for a touchdown. The extra point did not succeed. Sorg flings this out, and that is ruled incomplete. Dropped out there by Gregory. Third down.
That's the right call. It's definitely a forward pass.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's on the Wolverine sideline, so of course they're going to be like calling, hey, lateral, jump on it.
You got to plant the seed.
Yep.
Going to plant the seed. It's third down and 10 here for Southside.
Hoping for a rookie over there on the side, Judge.
Passing situation. Sorg checks it down, and that is blown up by the freshman Harris Vinson. Tucker loses yardage. A tackle for loss for Harris Vinson, a loss of 4, and it's fourth down. A loss of 5.
Yeah. That was 3rd and 10 from the 29, so they got a long way to go.
So it is 4th and 15, and Southside is on the field. Now Sorg can quick kick out of this. So that may be what happens. We'll see. 4th and 15 for the Mavs, and now he is backing up as if he's going to kick it. And he gets it out of there. Nearly hit Will Banks. He's able to get out of the way, and this is going to roll down to the 3, maybe the 2. So it's a 31-yard boot by Sorg. Wolverines have a long field in front of them here with 3:37 to go in the first quarter.
So the Mavericks moved the ball. I told you they were capable of moving the ball, Derek. Yep. Good job by the Wolverine defense, keeping them out of the end zone.
A couple of nice plays there, but the drive stalls. First and 10 for West. They're on their own 3. Casey along with Carson Morgan standing in their own end zone.
Possibly our worst starting field position of the season.
Morgan Gets it out of the end zone, coming to the near sideline, and Morgan is forced out of bounds. He steps out. They're going to give him the 10. So a 7-yard run there for Carson Morgan.
Talk about running hard. That young man is not letting the first guy bring him down tonight. 2 Maverick defenders missed him, and now we got a little breathing room here.
2nd down and 3 for the Wolverines. Casey, far side, over the head of Ty Durham, incomplete.
Probably a good thing he didn't catch that one. They were all over that one. Probably been negative yards if he does come down with it.
So a 3rd down and 3 here for West. Morgan still the running back. Casey throws it out. Jackson Brust with the catch, turns it upfield. 1st down yardage for Brust out to the 16-yard line. Jabe Lovett makes the tackle for the Mavs. And the Wolverines have started the game 3 for 3 on 3rd down.
That's a fun stat.
Well, they struggled mightily on 3rd down earlier in the year, but as of late, that has been a more positive number. Jake looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot down the middle. Ty Durham, and he overthrows him. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 now after the deep pass that falls incomplete. Second down and 10. Casey hands it off. Morgan. And Morgan across the 20. They may give him the 21-yard line. Nope, they're going to mark it at the 20. In on that tackle for the Mavs, John Parkinson. 3rd and 6 here for the Wolverines. Third down and 6. They'll send Edmondson in motion. Casey loads up, throws over the middle, caught by Durham. 1st down yardage out across the 30. He's cracked out of bounds at the 33 by Russell Key. Wolverines move the sticks again on 3rd down. 13-yard gain. First and 10 at the 33 as we near 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Casey, complete to Brust, gets a block. And Brust is forced out near the 40-yard line. Gains through the block to spring him there. And Jackson Brust will bring it to the 39-yard line, a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 for the Wolverines. Twin receivers to each side. Jake pumps, throws to the sideline, through the hands of Gaines, incomplete. Russell Key almost able to get an interception there off the deflection, but it falls harmlessly to the carpet.
Well, the Chiefs have been having troubles lately. Tyreek Hill's been having a couple of tip passes turn into INTs for Patrick Mahomes. Quarterbacks don't like those.
3rd down and 4 here for West.
Southside showing big-time blitz. Backing out now.
They send 3. Jake rolls, fires to the sideline, incomplete. Broken up by Russell Key. Looking for Brust there, and that brings up 4th down.
They showed blitz, dropped 8, played zone. It's tough to find a open spot to throw the ball there. Maybe the Southside Mavericks been talking to Barry Odom.
Luke Wyatt is back to return the punt. Josh Buxton is on to kick it away for the Wolverines. Good pass, and he gets it away barely. A great punt by Buxton. Picked up at the 13-yard line by Wyatt. And Wyatt is thrown down at the 25 by Luke Evans. So that was a 47-yard punt. And then 13 on the return. And Southside takes over here with 1:38 to go in quarter number one. Call that the 26-yard line, where the Mavs offense comes back on the field. Pass over the middle, complete on a drag route. And Cooper out over the 40. Gregory to the 42-yard line, taken down by Williams. First down for Southside, and we've got a Wolverine down. And
it's Tate.
It's Tate West. He is down. I think there's a penalty marker down as well. It's a blindside block against Southside. So the 16-yard play is going to be nullified. And also the Wolverines are concerned about Tate West, who is still down.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 18, is that what it looks like?
You know, if they can't tell if they've marked it off. Yeah, they have. Back to the 18. Nope. So they're going to lose 8 yards.
So I give them 7 yards on the pass, and then, no. Give them 16 yards and then a penalty. I don't know.
West able to walk off the field. It's going to be first down and 18, he said confidently.
After the mark off the penalty, ball's marked at the Southside 18-yard line.
Yep, they'll have it at the 18. First and 18. Sorg back to throw. Over the middle. And that's a terrific catch. Buxton was right all over Kent Carlisle, but he made the catch. They get to the 42 again, and they get the first down, and this time it counts. That's a gain of 24.
You don't see that very often, Derek. Go right back to where it was spotted before.
Sorg looks it over, protected well. Pass is caught by Tucker. Tucker across midfield, and it looks like he's got another Southside first down. He does. That's a 9-yard. Check it. It's a 10-yard gain, first down. Sorg back to throw again. Eludes the rush. Jones hits him. The ball pops out. And Southside's got it back at the 41-yard line. Braden Jones with the hit on the quarterback that caused the fumble, and the Mavericks get back on it for a loss of 10.
Big hit by Jones.
That's one of those where the ball was just sitting there, it seemed like, for a minute. And you were thinking one of the Wolverines could get on it, but instead it's second down and 20. Sorg throws far side. That is caught by Gregory, and Gregory is buried at the 43-yard line by white jerseys. Talley's in there, so is Evans. And it's third down for the Mavs. And that's the end of the first quarter of play. With our score, West 6, Southside 0. You're watching the Wolverine Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Derek Ruskin, John Mackey back here in Fort Smith. Southside facing a 3rd and 18 as we start the second quarter of play. Here comes a blitz, and Sork throws to the sideline, juggled and incomplete. Nick Bell with the hit that caused the pass to fall incomplete, intended for Luke Wyatt. And that'll bring up a 4th down for Southside. This time West is going to send Ty Durham back deep, expecting the punt. Southside's going to bring the punt unit on. Not a quick kick this time from the quarterback. And Luke Wyatt is going to punt the football. And now West has called a timeout. Coach Pratt not happy about something there. We'll take a timeout here, 4 seconds into the second quarter. We'll be right back.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Fourth down, out of the Wolverine timeout. Wyatt on to punt it. Durham is waiting back near his own 20. Kick is a low one. Barely got over the line, and it rolls out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 23 on the punt. And the Wolverines take over with pretty good starting field position here. They're going to put the football at the 35-yard line. Wolverines have it. They've gone touchdown and punt on their first 2 possessions of the ball game. Casey throws short, dropped by Edmondson. Incomplete. I wonder if chilly fingers are having one of the reasons we're seeing so many drop balls here so far.
That's the 3rd one of the night at least.
Southside's had 1 or 2 as well. Second down and 10 here for West. Mind over matter. Of course, easy for us to say up here indoors out of the wind. A backward pass here to Durham. And Ty Durham breaks away from the first man, but he won't get away from Dimitri Lloyd. So a run for Ty Durham, loses 4.
Derek, you're going to say that guy's name probably in basketball too.
Yeah. 3rd and 14 here for the Wolverines. Casey, deep drop, screen pass to Morgan, complete. Got some blocks. Morgan down the sideline, first down and a lot more. Morgan at the 30. Morgan forced out of bounds near the 20-yard line. A huge play on 3rd down for the Wolverines. They take it down to the 19. That's a 50-yard play. Down to the 19-yard line and a first down here for the Wolverines.
Oh, official time. He blew it because the sticks weren't set. We were trying to go hurry.
$50-yard play, and the Wolverines are in the red zone just like that. They fake to Jones. Casey in trouble. Runs and gets crunched at the 14-yard line by a couple of Mavericks. Lloyd was one of them. A gain of 5 for the quarterback.
I don't want him to get it sandwiched like that anymore tonight. Good pickup on first down.
We'll call it 2nd and 5 on the 14. Jones is still in the backfield at running back next to Casey. Casey pumps, throws to the back corner of the end zone, and he overshoots Jackson Brust. Third down coming here for the Wolverines. Morgan's back in at the running back spot. 3rd down and 5. The give to Morgan. Straight up the gut. Morgan spins down inside the 10. They'll mark him at the 9. And it's going to be 1st and goal there for the Wolverines. Maybe even the 8-yard line. 1st and goal Wolverines. Now they've got Jones and Morgan in the backfield. Casey gives it. Braden Jones coming right. Cuts it back upfield. Jones to the goal line. Gets blasted, but he puts it in the end zone. Touchdown Wolverines. Braden Jones from 9 yards out. There is still a Wolverine down over there. No, it's a Maverick. I beg your pardon. I just saw the white pants.
Probably the guy that hit Jones, because that was a shot.
That was a big-time
feeling
hit.
Good right now. Hate to see that.
Touchdown run for Braden Jones, his 3rd of the year. Wolverines up 12-0. See what the Wolverines are going to do here. If they're going to go for 2 to try and get it to 14.
I bet they do.
They're still looking at the Maverick down on the far sideline. He's off the field of play, but he's close enough where we can't continue till they work on him. And I can't tell who it is just yet. We will take a timeout. Back in a moment.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Dimitri Lloyd is the Maverick shaken up. Lower body injury. He is gingerly being helped off the field. So it's 6-0. This is a 7-play scoring drive, 65 yards. And that is a big development for Southside. Dimitri Lloyd, if he is unable to continue, and it certainly doesn't look like he will be able to, the way he can hardly get off the field on his own power. They're going to go for 2 here, the Wolverines are, to try and make it 14-0. Jones and Morgan on either side of Jake Casey for the 2-point conversion. The give is to Morgan, straight ahead. Legs driving, and he is denied the end zone. So the try fails, and it is 12-0. The Wolverines lead it with 9:56 to go here in the first half. Back after this.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Wolverines ready to kick it away. Buxton about to send it down. Wyatt and Dingle are back deep. Buxton sends it away. Picked up at the 9-yard line. And Wyatt takes it over the 15. If Wyatt had let that go, it might have skipped out of bounds.
Probably would have. They'd be having the ball at the 35-yard line.
Instead, they're going to get it at the 16. So that's like 20 yards of hidden yardage there, potentially. You never know how it's going to bounce on the turf, but
he was right on the sideline, though, Derek. I mean, like, almost stepped out, I think, as he caught it.
Certainly looked that way, and that's another thought I had as he picked it up, is he might step out of bounds over there. So Southside starts on the 16. Isaac Gregory's the running back here. Sorg fires, incomplete. Again, Nick Bell with the hit to break up the pass. That was intended
number 19
for Xander Connor.
That ball was in the air for a long time, Derek.
Bell got a read on it beautifully and is able to get there and defend. 2nd and 10. Sorg hands it off. Gregory. Slipping tackles. And Isaac Gregory's got a first down to the Maverick 39. Buxton brings him down. It's at the 29, 13-yard gain. Gregory again. Cuts it upfield, and Gregory finds some room to the 45. Buxton brings him down again. 16 more for Isaac Gregory.
Touchdown saving tackle by Buxton there, for sure. He's coming across the field, and he was looking for pay dirt.
Ball on their own 45, just like that. Gregory again. To the sideline, sidesteps a man, stays in bounds, and that's another first down run for Gregory into Wolverine territory. He's forced out at the 42. 13 more.
Well, let's see if the Mavericks are smart enough to keep giving it to him, Derek.
3 plays in a row. Isaac Gregory has carried it for a first down. And they're in Wolverine territory at the 42. Sorg. That pass is caught. Down inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. Evans with the tackle. Connor with another reception. They're going to give him 5. He takes it down to the 37. Second and 5 here for the Mavs. Jones nearly drawn offside by the clap of David Sorg, the quarterback. Gregory still in at running back. Low snap. Sorg gives it to Gregory. And Gregory down to the 30, another first down carry. All he does is carry for first downs.
It's 4 in a row.
Vincent with the tackle, 7-yard pickup. Isaac Gregory, a 5'9" sophomore, takes it to the 30-yard line here. 1st and 10 Mavericks. Fake by Sorg, pass caught by Connor. Connor tries to spin away, and Bell nearly ripped the ball out of there. He's driven backwards by Landon Jordan. They're going to give him 5 yards of forward progress to the 25.
You know who he looks like he looks like old Slick Shelley. Do you remember Slick Shelley from back in the day?
Starred here at Southside, went on to play at Tennessee, I believe.
I don't even know what his first name was, but they always just called him Slick.
2nd down and 5 here for the Mavericks. Pass far sideline. That's complete. The Wolverines diagnose it well. Buxton and Curtis all over that. 3rd down now. Kent Carlisle with that last catch, and he loses He loses 4.
Big play by the Wolverine defense. So 3rd and 5, you can do either. 3rd and 9, you're probably able to throw the ball. Unless you got Gregory in the backfield, who that's all he does is run for first downs.
He's still in the game here on 3rd and 9. Sorg throws it, and Gregory can't hang on to it. In and out of the hands of Gregory. 4th down.
He would have had to make Vincent miss to get the first down. So we won't know if he could have or not, but I don't guess they have a kicker with a leg. They're going to go for it again here around the 30-yard line.
Sorg may try and pooch on it again.
Yep.
It's 4th and 9. Looks like they're going to run a play. They are. Going for it on 4th down. Sorg looks it over, throws, and that is a catch, but it's short of the first down for Desmond Lopez Fulbright. The Wolverines were all over that one, and they get the stop on 4th down.
Wolverine defense comes up big again. Big play by the freshman Vincent, number 20, making his presence felt in his first 2 games of action at the varsity level.
He really is. It's been something to see. So West starts on the 28. 6:33 to go here until halftime. Casey hands it off. Carson Morgan hit, but surges forward, and they finally get him down about 2 yards short of the first down.
Derek, he is running like a man possessed. The first guy is not bringing him down tonight.
Well, Jabe Lovett was the first man, and then he got carried a few more yards before he finally got him down. And we've got a Maverick down here at the 33-yard line. That is an 8-yard run for Morgan, and Southside has a man down. 6:18 to go here in the first half, and we'll take a break. Up. Well, he's back up now. Let's go ahead and hold it here.
All right.
He's up and helped off here. That's Lovett, Jabe Lovett.
Second defender for the Mavericks to go down. Last few offensive plays for the Wolverines. Hate to see that.
2nd down and 2 here for West. After the turnover on downs. Carson Morgan is the running back. Jake Casey, deep drop. Looks it over, throws down the middle, pass is caught, Gaines hangs on to the football, upended at the Maverick 46-yard line. That was a hit there by Zachary Medlin, but he hangs on to the football and they move the chains. A pickup of 18.
Derek, he's had 3 balls thrown to him, dropped the first 2, and that was probably the hardest one he's had to catch, and he hung on to it. So good job, Dakota. Glad to see you come down with that one.
Handoff Morgan. Finds some room on the right side. Carson Morgan is loose. 30, 20, 10, and he's taken down at about the 7. A touchdown saving tackle at the 6-yard line. A 40-yard rumble for Carson Morgan to set up 1st and goal. Wolverines are looking for more here at the 6-yard line. Morgan on the carry this time, nothing doing. Driven backwards by the Mavericks, the pursuit led by John Parkinson. Forward progress was stopped at about the 8, 2-yard loss.
So Derek, the Wolverines are over 100 yards rushing and passing now for the half.
2nd and goal here on the 8-yard line. Pass is complete. Here's Cy Bates trying to make something happen, and Bates is thrown out of bounds at the 7. Thrown out rudely by Medlin. And there's a penalty marker down. See if we have a hold here. It is a hold against the Wolverines. So they'll be backed up for the next second and goal snap. Way back.
Ouch, that one hurts.
At
14 yards.
The 22-yard line.
We just want a little more room to operate back there, Derek. Those
The
deep
routes
crossers,
developed, yeah.
Yep.
Clock spinning with 4:38 to go until halftime. West has its second and goal at the 22. Casey. And that's out of the reach of Morgan. Gavin Grant was in the neighborhood, but now it's third and goal on the 22.
Let's see if Jake looks for number 80, Brust, or number 2, Durham here with third and long.
Well, he's got Durham here on the near side with Gaines.
I wouldn't be shocked to see a field goal try with a 12-point game. Make it 15 if we don't get a first down here.
Casey right down the middle to the end zone, picked off. And then tackled at the 1-yard line. The INT goes for Russell Key. So a interception in the end zone, but the tackle is made at the 2-yard line. So a long field for the Mavericks here.
He should have stayed in the end zone. They had the ball at the 20. Jake kind of forced that one there, Derek. You take away a chance for a field goal. Ty was triple covered. He's probably got to throw that one to the back of the end zone where either Ty gets it or it sails over the heads.
The Bentonville Athletic Program is thankful for the Bentonville Athletic Booster Club. The Booster Club supports all of our student athletes. So Southside's backed up at the 2 after the interception. Sorg hands it off. Straight ahead running here by Amari Tucker. Out to the 10-yard line before they stop him. That's an 8-yard pickup. This is a big drive here because 12-7 looks a lot different than 12-0.
Yeah, shutout in the first half gives you lots of confidence going into halftime.
Tucker on the carry, tackled, and not much gained that time. Braden Jones was in on the stop.
Came around that edge. Give him a yard, maybe half a yard.
Now they're going to mark it at the 11, and it's third down. Southside's 1 out of 4 on third down. Tucker on the carry. Runs right into Gardner, trying to push forward, but he is denied the first down yardage by the Wolverine defense. He'll lose a yard back to the 10. So it looks like the turnover's not going to hurt them.
Great.
It's 4th and 3.
Great job by the Wolverine defense.
And they've got to punt it here.
Especially after giving up 8 on that first down, you know.
You can't risk turning it over on downs at the 10-yard line. So could be good field position here for the Wolverines. Durham waiting on the punt on the Maverick 45. Wyatt stands in his own end zone. Barely got it over the line on his last kick. High snap. And he gets this one away barely again. Across the 50. And it will roll down to the 39. It's a 51-yard punt.
That was almost a delay of game, Derek. They got that snap off. I saw zeros on the play clock, and I couldn't quite tell, but lucky for Southside, they were able to get it off because that was a great punt. You don't see many 50-yard punts at the high school level.
You sure don't. Especially when you can get it, it's so low coming out. West takes over on the 39. KC, deep shot near side, overcooks it, looking for Dakota Gaines. Covered on the play by Russell Key, who had the interception. I want to thank Northwest Health System, Absolute Janitorial Services, and Rock Mortgage for their support of Wolverine football tonight. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Carson Morgan. Right side. Morgan across the 50 into Maverick territory. A first down run for Carson Morgan, but
do we have a penalty marker?
A penalty marker and a hold is going to bring it back. And this is going to be another one of those long ones because it's 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage where the flag is.
Put it on the...
Should go to the 26, right? Boy.
Ouch.
So to the 26-yard line. Let's see.
13-yard penalty.
They need 23 yards for a first down. 2nd and 23. Casey fires through the hands of Bell, incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and very long. Third and 23 here for the Wolverines. Southside will get the ball to start the second half. Start thinking about that in this late situation in the second quarter. Casey's got all kinds of time, nothing open. Loads up, uncorks it downfield, jump ball, in and out of the hands of Nick Bell at the 35. A flag back at the quarterback. Maybe a late hit back here. I was following the ball. I didn't see it.
There was a Maverick defender holding Carson Morgan with 2 hands on his numbers. They didn't call it.
They're talking to West, it looks like. So it looks like this penalty may be against the Mavericks.
Roughing the passer.
Yep, roughing the passer. Now, because it's 23 yards, I don't think that carries a first down, but it's going to be 3rd and much more manageable.
I believe that's the first penalty of the game for the Mavericks.
Yeah. So instead of 3rd and 23 and you're off the field, now it's 3rd and 9. Here's Casey throwing far side. That's caught by Brust. And Brust with the catch over there on the sideline. See where they mark it. He's stopped by Devin Hudgens. And a correction, that penalty did carry a first down. So this is 2nd down and 5 at the 45. And a running play with Carson Morgan. To the 50, about a half a yard shy of the first down. Maybe a full yard now, so 3rd and 1 at the 49. Low snap back to Casey. He gives it to Morgan. Carson's got a first down. Taking it down to the 43-yard line. Dropped on the play by Gage Jones. 1st and 10 at the 43 of the Mavs. Wolverines have 2 timeouts. 1:15 to go in the half. Casey. Home run ball. Near side. Durham. Double covered, and the pass is incomplete, and it's going to be pass interference. A flag is down. Russell Key was totally face guarding Ty Durham. And he puts his arms outstretched like, what did I do? Well, you never turned around for the ball, but the flag comes out.
It's better than a touchdown. I'm fine with that. I'm a Mavericks defensive coordinator because Ty Durham's probably going to come down with it.
Should put the football at the 28-yard line. And it'll be a first down. Coach Pratt's trying to help him spot the football here. And he's right. It'll be at the 28. That carries a first down. And the Wolverines have it with 1:07 to go in the half at the Maverick 28. Casey. Good protection. Throwing far sideline. Jackson Brust incomplete. Got turned around there. Coverage by Huggins. Clock showing a minute even to go until halftime. We'll look at the 7A West scoreboard coming up at halftime, get you some stats, scoring summary. Coming up at halftime. 2nd down and 10 here for the Wolverines. Casey, and that is again overthrown, looking for Dakota Gaines out there. 3rd and 10 here for West. 55 seconds to go in the half. Here is the 3rd down play. Morgan goes in motion, a pump fake to him, a screen back to Nick Bell. Gets away from the first man. Bell bounces outside, and he'll get 3 and be forced out of bounds. The clock stops at 46 seconds. Let's see, they're going to make this, it's going to be 4th down. And now we've got a timeout taken by the Wolverines. 46 seconds to go, a 4th down. Coming up, we'll be right back.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get 1 box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Wolverines talking it over. The game clock's moving here. It may be a situation where that's the timeout time.
Oh, it is. Timeout to the scoreboard because on the big scoreboard it shows at 46.
Oh,
still,
it does?
so,
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at the timer here on the
mechanical I'm looking at the digital screen.
Yeah. Ball's on the 27-yard line, and it's 4th down here for West. They're going to run this smokestack-looking formation here. Now everybody busts out to their spot. And they've got 2 linemen out here wide on the near side. Casey throws it out there. Durham with the catch. Durham out to the 23-yard line. A big block over there by Medley. And it'll be a turnover on downs at the 23. So Southside's got it.
Derek, was that a lateral? Could that have been a double pass? I couldn't tell.
I'm not sure. I don't think that's how that was supposed to go. Southside's got it at the 24-yard line.
I bet they probably just hand the ball off, and if they get a big one, then maybe they call a timeout and try to score, but probably going to go into the half here.
They have all 3 timeouts. Sorg, 3-man rush. Deep shot far side. Underthrown and intercepted by Josh Buxton. The Wolverines pick it at the 46-yard line, and now with 29 seconds, they've got the ball back, and they've got a timeout in their hip pocket to try and make something happen here. Well, they could have run it out and gone to the half, but that didn't happen. Now the Mavericks, or the Wolverines have it 54 yards away. They've got 1 timeout. Casey. Deep shot. And that's caught at the 37-yard line by Durham. First down. They'll move it. They'll mark it at the 38. That's a gain of 16.
He's coming up slow, Derek. Hate to see that. He's a gamer, though. He's tough.
Got the first down at the 38. Durham is still out there. The clock is spinning. 16 seconds to go in the half. 1st and 10, Casey. Back to his 50. A screen pass. Morgan. Wrestled down at the 36. West calls its timeout with 3 seconds to go in the half. That's a 2-yard pickup for Carson Morgan. And we'll have probably one more play before the half, but before we do that, we'll take a timeout. Back in a moment.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
All right, West has used its final timeout. 3 seconds to go in the half. They're up 12-0. And they've got the ball at the 36-yard line, so 36 yards away from, as Rex Nelson calls it, the promised land. We told you this wouldn't be a runaway, and it has not been. The Wolverine defense has done a great job of slowing Southside, keeping them out of the end zone. They've moved the ball, but they have not put any points on the board. Last play of the half, unless there's a Southside penalty. Casey dances out of trouble. Stops. Fires toward the end zone. Jump ball, incomplete. The Hail Mary situation comes up empty, and we have reached halftime here at Jim Rowland Stadium in Fort Smith. And West leads it 12-0 over the Southside Mavericks on their senior night. So we will come back in a moment and give you the scoring summary and look at some other scores and everything. Coming up on our halftime report in a moment. You're watching the Wolverine Sports Network.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Worst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state-licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Back in Fort Smith, 12-0. Low-scoring game, and the Wolverines are in front here at halftime. Scoring summary, the Wolverines got the ball first. 15-play, 80-yard drive. Carson Morgan, a 6-yard touchdown run to make it 6-0. The extra point try failed. And the only other scoring came in the second quarter for the Wolverines. A 7-play, 65-yard scoring drive. Braden Jones, a 9-yard touchdown run. 2-point try, no good. 12-0. West leading. Both teams would throw interceptions in the second quarter. Neither team was able to capitalize off those turnovers with points. And so we sit 12-0 here at halftime in Fort Smith tonight between Southside and the West Wolverines. Around the league tonight, Fayetteville going for its first outright league title in 58 years. They lead Heritage 28-7. Bentonville in front of Springdale 28-0 at the half. And the game of interest to Wolverine fans, Rogers is in front of Harbor 21-7 at halftime as Rogers tries to hang on to the 3. Remember, they would have the tiebreaker over the Wolverines. So they would be in the 3 position. If the Wolverines hang on and win tonight, they'd be in the 4 position. Harbor would be the 5, and then Southside and Springdale will play Week 10 to determine who the 6th seed would be. And if you're curious, the 3 or the 4 would host possibly Cabot, possibly Northside. The top 3 teams in the 7A Central are Bryant, Conway, and North Little Rock. Bryant and Conway are both undefeated in league play. They're going to face each other next week for the 7A Central title. Cabot's 3-2. Northside enters the night 2-3. And then Catholic is 1-4. So they have the inside track for the 6th seed. They could be coming to Wolverine Stadium. Remember, they were supposed to come to West last year, but COVID issues forced the forfeit of that playoff game. So here we are at halftime, and West is in front 12-0 over the Southside Mavericks. Another break. We'll be right back on the Wolverine Sports Network.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Worst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy
Good to
National
see ya.
Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
At our house, it's tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state-licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it.
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night. You're a hot one to hold. 'Cause you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Back here in Fort Smith at Jim Rowland Stadium, 12-0. Wolverines, the road team, leading Southside tonight here at halftime. Coach Mackey is with us with some stats here from the first half.
Their Sorg for Southside was 12 of 17, but for only 76 yards with the one interception. So he is completing some passes, but the Wolverines have done a good job of wrapping up and not letting anything deep. Their longest play was a 24-yard catch to Carlisle. He leads Southside receivers. Number 5, Wyatt has one catch for 22 yards. Carlisle has 2 catches for 20 yards. So those are the 2 leading receivers yardage-wise. Tucker out of the backfield has 4 catches, but for 3 yards because 2 of his catches were for negative yardage. So the pass defense for the Wolverines has been outstanding tonight. And Southside has 69 yards rushing, Derek, but they only rushed the ball 9 times, and that's including a sack by Sorg. So Gregory's got 4 carries for 58 yards and 4 first downs the 4 times that he ran the football. Tucker's carried the ball 4 times for 9 yards. So I think they're going to probably look at halftime and figure out a way to get Gregory a few more touches out of the backfield, I would assume, for the Mavericks. For the Wolverines tonight, Jake Casey, 13 of 29, so his completion percentage is way down from his average for the season, 154 yards with 1 interception and no touchdowns. Leading the way with 4 catches and 44 yards is Ty Durham. He's tried to go to him 10 times, so pretty good defense on Durham tonight. 2 catches for 12 yards for Nick Bell, 2 catches for 12 yards for Jackson Brust. Also, they've tried to go to him 6 times, so I think they're trying to keep Brust and Durham from hurting them, and they've done a pretty good job of containing those 2. Carson Morgan out of the backfield, 2 catches for 52 yards. He had that one big 50-yard reception on the screenplay, catch and run. Dakota Gaines, 1 catch for 18 yards. The freshman side base, number 85, with 1 catch for 6 yards. And Cole Edmondson had 1 catch for 5 yards. So Jake has completed a pass to 7 different receivers. So you like to see that. Can't really key on too many guys there. Rushing the football is where the Wolverines have done their damage tonight. 14 carries for 115 yards and 1 touchdown for Carson Morgan. Braden Jones got 1 carry for 9 yards for a touchdown. Jake Casey's ran the ball once for 5 yards. Ty Durham's ran the ball once for a negative 4 yards, and Nick Bell got 1 carry for a couple of yards. So 129 yards rushing, 154 yards passing, 283 yards total with 14 first downs for the Wolverines in the first half. So they're putting some yards on the stats. Just hadn't been able to punch it in with the interception and the turnover on downs. So, yeah, one of the lowest scoring games we've done in Wolverine history probably, Derek, for a half.
Without a doubt, and I have to wonder if the conditions are some of the reasons here. I mean, it feels like it's in the 40s down there. The wind is still pretty stiff, 10, 15 miles an hour out of the north, and we'll see how the teams can handle that in the second half. Maybe more Carson Morgan, maybe even some Braden Jones running the football for the Wolverines, because they've run it pretty well in this game, as you mentioned, over 100 yards rushing.
And like I said, I think Southside's trying to not give up anything deep, making them dink and dunk and run the football and, go the long, hard way, and I think that's probably kept our scoring down a little bit.
So second half, we'll see how it goes. Southside is going to have the ball first when play resumes here in about 6-7 minutes or so in Fort Smith. And the Wolverines, again, you're right. Well, Coach Mackey nailed it. One of our lowest scoring halves we've seen in West football. There was a scoreless tie with Central last year at halftime, but 12-0 is going to get some attention here at halftime with this game and that score when people see it around the conference tonight. We'll check on the out-of-town scoreboard again while we have an opportunity. Again, Rogers is up 21-7 on Harbor at halftime. Rogers has the inside track for the 3 because Bentonville is leading Springdale 28-zip at halftime. And at halftime, Fayetteville leads Heritage 35-7. So Rogers and Harbor, a 2-score game. This is a 2-score game here between Fort Smith Southside and the Wolverines. The other 2 games in the league tonight are runaways. We will take a break and come back with our second half. In a moment, you're watching the Wolverine Sports Network.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Coverage of Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. Also would like to thank Centerton Farmers Insurance, Legacy Bank, Northwest Health System, Absolute Janitorial Services, and Rock Mortgage. So the second half is just a couple minutes away now. West leading 12-0. We'll see if they can get the offense turned up here in the second half of this ball game and run away with this thing.
I really think Southside's probably done exactly kind of what they set out to do, minus putting the ball in the end zone.
Right.
So they move the football at times.
Yeah, they've hit some big plays as well. But the Wolverine defense, when it has mattered, has stiffened and not They stopped them on the 4th down. They got an interception when, Southside's driving, and it could have been 12-7 at halftime, and how different that would feel. But that pick was a big play by Josh Buxton there.
Huge, yes, for sure.
And that was on the first play of that drive, so they never really got anything going when Buxton got the INT late in the second quarter there.
So, Dark, I just can't get used to the dark navy on Southside because, I've been in Northwest Arkansas since 1976, and they're always just been that powder blue and red to me,
Yeah. Was that navy or are those black jerseys?
Oh, are they black? Okay.
I think they're black, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Kind of an alternate look for the Mavs. Of course, had that great run with Barry Lunny Sr., the state championships. Then he comes to Bentonville.
I got to know Barry Lunny Jr. when he was in Bentonville, and pretty well. And I was walking up the steps that come up the press box. There's all these photos, of like old Rebel games, little 8x11 frames. And I was looking for one for Junior, and I'm like, how could that dude not be somewhere on there?
Come on.
I didn't look good enough, maybe. I was going to take a picture and text it to him. Of course, they've had a pretty good one at UTSA, San Antonio, the Roadrunners this year. Trailer's been kind of mentioned for the Texas Tech job,
yes,
right?
He has, yeah.
So I wonder if he does end up getting that, if that might mean that Junior possibly has a shot at the head job there at San Antonio.
Maybe so.
Or if he'd go, with Trailer to Texas Tech as OC.
All right, ready for the second half. Dingle back deep with Wyatt. Josh Buxton has it teed up for the Wolverines. And here we go in the second half. Short kick. Wyatt from the 12. Out to the 27, maybe the 28-yard line there for Luke Wyatt. And so the Mavs have decent starting field position to start the second half, down 2 scores. Ball on the 28-yard line as we begin. Low snap. Sorg fires to the sideline, and the pass is complete. Driven out by Buxton. The catch is made by Kent Carlisle. They're going to mark it at the 33. It's a 5-yard pickup. Second and 5 here for the Mavericks. Here's a run. Isaac Gregory, the ball carrier. Buxton drives him backwards, but not before he's achieved the first down. He got 7 yards out to the 40 before the forward progress stops. So Isaac Gregory with another first down run for Southside. He's done that a lot tonight.
I told you they're probably going to look to get him the ball.
Ball on the 40. Sorg completes it. Gregory out of the backfield, slips a couple of tacklers, and Gregory's got a first down this time with a catch and run across the 50. 11 yards for Gregory into Wolverine territory. At the 49 of the Wolverines. Sorg on a drag route complete. Luke Wyatt. And he's wrapped up by Tate West. Good to see him back in there after he got shaken up earlier. And the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line, it looks like. Up the 43, a pickup of 6. Second and 4 here for Southside. Opening drive, second half. Gregory, the ball carrier again. Wrapped up by Evans. Buried a couple yards short of the first down at the 41. So a third down here right out of the gates. Southside is 1 out of 4. On third down tonight, a third down and 2 here. Isaac Gregory again is the running back next to David Sorg, the quarterback. Pass out far sideline. Lopez Fulbright with the catch. And they have ruled his forward progress stop before he got the line to gain. Inside the 40, he needed the 39. Luke Evans on the tackle for the Wolverines.
He's going to be a football short, I think.
About a full yard. So it is 4th and 1 here for Southside. Fourth and 1, and they will go for it, it would appear, or they'll try and draw the Wolverines off sides. Gregory takes the snap here at quarterback, and Gregory's got the first down to the 35. So Gregory in taking the quarterback snap there, and he's got the first down right at about the 35-yard line. 8th play of the drive here for the Mavericks. They've taken nearly 3 minutes off the clock here so far in the third quarter. Sorg throws over the middle, caught. Slipping away, Gregory inside the 20, and Buxton takes him down inside the 10. Brought down at the 8-yard line. Buxton saves the touchdown. It's a 27-yard play. Southside knocking on the door. First and goal on the 8. Sorg hands it off. This is Tucker. Far sideline, Tucker, and that's defended beautifully by the Wolverines. There's a flag down. Penalty marker down on the far sideline. 5-yard face mask against West. That's going to be half the distance down here. They'll put the ball on the 5-yard line. So it is 2nd and goal at the 5. Sorg, corner of the end zone, right through the hands of the would-be receiver, Isaac Gregory.
Derek, shouldn't that be 1st and goal since the penalty? Replay the down?
It's not a
replay the down. It's after the play. Is that why?
Well, it still says 2nd down over there. Maybe this would be 3rd down. The box on the field still says 2nd down.
I think it's 2nd down. You replay the down on the penalty.
Here is a quarterback keeper, Sorg, into the end zone, touchdown Mavericks. Sorg with a touchdown run of 5 yards. We've got a 1-score game here in Fort Smith. So Southside came out and did what it needed to do, 72 yards, 11 plays. Extra point by DeLassus. It is up and good. So it is 12-7 with 8:14 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be right back on the Wolverine Sports Network.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get 1 box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate.
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
So Southside marches down the field, and we've got a 5-point game here in Fort Smith. 8:14 to go in the third quarter of play. And this is a very important drive for the Wolverine offense right here. DeLassus ready to kick it away. Bell, Jones, and Durham back deep.
We've had a couple of kickoff returns for touchdowns in the last few weeks. Let's see if our special teams can change the mo in a hurry.
Returnable kick. Ty Durham from the 2. Gets to the sideline over the 30. Durham still going, and that is a spark. Taking it all the way out to the 45-yard line. So a 42-yard kickoff return for Ty Durham to ignite this Wolverine possession.
Great field position.
They'll start at the 45.
See if we take a shot here from midfield.
They have the wind at their back right now. Handoff Carson Morgan. Morgan, first down and more, dragging defenders down to the Southside 43. 12 for Morgan before they finally get him down. He continues another big night running the football.
He has not been brought down by the first tackler all night, Derek.
You know, coming into the game, he averages 8 yards a carry. That's going to tick up a little bit after tonight. First and 10, Wolverines at the Maverick 43-yard line. Morgan still in a running back. He'll carry it again, right side. Cut down on a nice defensive play there at the 41. I think that was Huggins. Huggins gets there, and this time Carson only gains a yard. Second and 9 here for the Wolverines. This is their first possession of the second half. Leading by 5. Morgan. Down inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. 5 yards short of the first down. Huggins again on the stop. Check it, that was Grant on the stop there. Third down here for the Wolverines. Morgan straight ahead, and Carson upended right at the first down marker. Hit by Medley. And they are going to give him the first down at the 33, a pickup of 5. Braden Jones enters the game. Morgan going to get a breather here. Halfway through the third quarter. From the 32, here's Jones. Twisting and turning and driving his legs, and he gets down to the 27, maybe the 26. In on that stop was Andrew Reeder for the Mavericks. 6-yard pickup. Second down and 4 for the Wolverines. A fake to Jones. The pass is caught by Cy Bates with a blocker inside the 20. And Bates takes it down inside the 15-yard line. Medlin makes the tackle. It's a pickup of 14 for Bates and another first down for the Wolverines. Jones still in at running back. First and 10 here for West.
Okay, Kim, when you're back on. Never mind, Kim 2, you're back on.
Handoff Jones. Big collision with Jones and Medlin. The ball pops out. And let's see here. It's going to be second down. They'll mark him down at the 9. 4-yard run for Braden Jones. Second and 6 here for West. They can get the first down without scoring. On a rollout, Casey throws underneath Bates. Bates, touchdown Wolverines. Cy Bates with his first varsity touchdown, 9 yards out for the freshman. First passing touchdown of the night. The Wolverines add to the lead. (18-7). They're going to go for 2 to try and make it 20-7. So the 2-point try, handoff Jones, and Braden takes it in for 2. 20-7. The Wolverines lead it with 4:17 to go here in the third quarter. Back after this.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
8-play scoring drive, 55 yards. The big kickoff return, remember, by Ty Durham, set it up. Bates with a 9-yard touchdown reception. And it's 20-7. Here with 4:17 to go in the third quarter. Wyatt and Dingle back deep. Josh Buxton has it teed up. And this will not be returnable. Touchback will bring it out to the 20.
Derek, I'm telling you, those touchbacks, high school football especially, it's a long way to go. If you can get that every time, you'll take it.
Thanks to Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing, our presenting sponsors for Wolverine football. Live from Fort Smith tonight. Jim Rowland Stadium. All right, Southside scored on their last possession. 11-play scoring drive to get the touchdown, to get on the board. Isaac Gregory's the running back. Handoff Gregory. Not much doing there. He ran out of room and is tripped up. We'll give Luke Evans the tackle that time, even though Gregory kind of stumbled. It's a 2-yard run. Second and 8 for the Mavs. Sorg swings it out to Gregory. Makes a couple of moves. And Gregory is stopped at about the 26. Stood up by Harris Vincent. 4-yard gain. At a third down here for Southside. 3rd and 4. On the 26. Gregory still the running back. Sorg dumps it off on a screen. Caught by Gregory. And Gregory has first down yardage over the 30. Tate West makes the stop at the 32. 6-yard run on, or 6-yard catch and run on the screen, and Southside continues the drive.
Well, Derek, I told you they're going to try to find Gregory, and he is limping off the field now. Well, that's not good news if you're a Mavericks fan.
Amari Tucker replaces him.
6 of their 8 offensive plays have been to Gregory.
Ball on the 32-yard line between the hashes. And here is Tucker on the carry. And Tucker gets maybe a yard before he runs into Grant Overman. Micah Pinales in there on defense also helped out. Good to see him back. He's missed some time with injury lately. Second and 9. Sorg under heavy pressure, and the ball falls incomplete. They were closing in on him. Several Wolverines were there. One is still down.
I think that's Braden Jones, I think. Most pressure they've had on Sorg all night.
Yeah. So a Wolverine is shaken up. That was an incomplete pass. And we've got a third down coming up for Southside when play resumes. We'll be right back in a moment.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You're like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Tally was the Wolverine shaken up. He walks off on his own power. It is a third down and 8 here for the Mavericks on the 33-yard line. Just converted the third down a moment ago. Wolverines trying to get off the field defensively. Sorg, complete. The umpire right in the middle of the action there. The catch is made, and Wyatt is driven backwards by the Wolverine defense at the 38. He got 5. But that is not enough for the first down. He's 4 yards short. Fourth and 4. Southside leaves the offense on the field.
Down 2 scores late in the third.
Fourth and 4. Sorg. Deep shot down the middle. His man had a step, but he overthrows it. Intended for Desmond Lopez Fulbright. It is incomplete. And the Wolverines get another fourth down stop.
I feel like that's one of those plays where you got to throw it up and give them a chance, somebody a chance to catch the ball. Because a pick is like a punt right there, right?
West will start in Southside territory this time at the 39. $1:29 to go in the third quarter. Here's Morgan to the outside, and Morgan zips down the sideline and is taken out of bounds inside the 20. Another nice run for Carson Morgan. Another big night running the football for Carson Morgan. They're going to mark this at the 18, 21-yard run.
In basketball, I say he's on fire, Derek. He is on fire tonight.
He's got the hot hand on a chilly night in Fort Smith. Ball on the 18-yard line. Morgan still in the game. They'll give it to him again. Trying to hit the sideline. The ball is jarred free, and it rolls out of bounds. So a break there for the Wolverines. Punched out at the 17. So 2nd and 8 here for West. Jones in at running back now. Ty Durham is the single man on the near side. Pass over to Bruss, complete. Jackson Brust forced out of bounds at about the 7. So he's got a first down, a gain of 10. Medlin knocks him out of bounds. First and goal, Wolverines, as we wind down here in the third quarter. On first and goal, here is Morgan, straight ahead to the 2. Parkinson makes the tackle. 5 more yards on the tally for Carson Morgan tonight. Second and goal coming here for the Wolverines. Trying to add to a 13-point lead. Morgan. Touchdown, Wolverines. Carson Morgan, a 2-yard touchdown run, his second touchdown of the ball game. And now West is going to try the PAT to make this a 20-point lead. Ethan Grigg is on to try it. Snap and spot good, kick in the air, and he got it. 27-7, the Wolverines lead it with 25 seconds to go in the third, and we'll be right back.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
5-play scoring drive, short field, only 39 yards. And it is 27-7.
Well, that's a great job by the Wolverine offense to answer. Like after Southside gets that early touchdown, we go back-to-back, 2 touchdowns to push it back to a 3-score game.
Buxton has it teed up. And Buxton from the 1-yard line. This is brought out. Luke Wyatt, and Tate West takes him down to the 21. So 20 on the return. 17 seconds to go here in the third quarter for Southside.
Well, I don't think Coach Dameron was too pleased on that 4th down long pass attempt. Watching the Mavericks sideline, we'll see what the OC dials up this time.
From the 21-yard line. That pass is complete. Luke Wyatt breaks a couple of arm tackles, and Wyatt is out to the 33, maybe the 34. He's got a first down, a pickup of the 12. Final seconds. They just barely snap it before the third quarter clock runs out. Sorg over the middle, complete. First down to the 45. Catch made by Desmond Lopez Fulbright. And that is it for the third quarter of play. A 12-yard pass ends the quarter, and West leads it 27-7 after 3. You're watching the Wolverines Sports Network. We'll be right back.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy
Good to
National
see ya.
Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number.
We're back here, and it's 1st and 10. Sorg throws over the middle, pass caught. And breaking free is Amari Tucker. And Tucker takes it down to the 34-yard line for a first down. Braden Jones makes the tackle. They go into Wolverine territory, and it's a pickup of 21. (27-7) our score as we start the fourth. Sorg again on a drag route. That's caught. Lopez Fulbright dragged out of bounds at about the 23 by Brendan Talley. Pickup of 11. Another first down. Wolverines with a win would lock up a home playoff game. They'll be either the 3 or the 4 seed. Throw over the middle, knocked away by Josh Buxton. Intended for Kent Carlisle. A beautiful breakup that time by Buxton, who's got a pick in this game.
That's his second PBU as well. Nice game so far by Buxton.
Second down and 10. Sorg. Far sideline caught. Tucker puts on the moves. And Jones tackles him at the 16-yard line. A pickup of 7. Just to update the situation, West could also be in line for the 2 seed if Harbor beats Rogers. And at last check, Rogers had a 7-point lead on the Wildcats. But they will have a home playoff game with a win here tonight. Third down. Sorg hands it off. Nice move by Tucker, making a couple men miss, and Tucker is sniffing end zone, and he gets there. Touchdown. 16 yards for Amari Tucker. Amari Tucker. Oh, there's a penalty
marker.
But it looks like it's after the play.
It's going to be on West.
It's a personal foul against the Wolverines, and they're going to enforce it on the kickoff. 16-yard touchdown run for Tucker. It's extra point. Jackson DeLassis. And the kick is good. So it's 27-14. Early here in the fourth quarter in Fort Smith. We'll be right back on the Wolverine Sports Network.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy
Good to
National
see ya.
Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
But every other play was a...
We are back here. The Mavericks with a 7-play, 79-yard scoring drive. Five first downs on that drive for the Mavericks, and it is a 13-point game. Southside's going to kick from the other 45 because of the penalty. They may try something here.
Southside already has 128 yards of passing offense in the second half.
They've got DeLassis to kick it away. And he just kind of punches it down picked up at the 15-yard line. And that is Josh Buxton who brings it out to the 24. Wolverines have it, and now they need to answer once again. The offense has done that in this half.
And for the game, they've answered because we shut them out in the first half. So,
drive starts on the 23-yard line. Carson Morgan. Fumble! Recovered by Cy Bates.
Woo!
Ball at the 24.
Derek, I know Cy just caught his first varsity touchdown, but that might be the biggest play of his career so far.
Saves the possession here. 2nd and 9 for the Wolverines. Southside putting the pressure on. 13-point game. Casey throws it out to Ty Durham. Gets a block from Gaines. Durham to the sideline. Ty Durham racing down the far sideline. Touchdown, Wolverines. 76 yards for Ty Durham. What a response.
That's how you answer.
And the first block was thrown by Dakota Gaines to get him the edge, and Ty Durham turned on the afterburners and did the rest. So Gaines with a big block. Ty Durham races to the end zone, 76 yards. His 9th touchdown catch of the year. The extra point is good. And the Wolverines are back in front by a score of 34-14. We'll be right back.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
2-play drive that took a minute, 46 seconds.
Oh.
So we're back to under a minute on the scoring drive here for the Wolverines after earlier they had a 5-minute drive to start the game that went 15 plays.
It almost started bad with that fumble. Cy Bates.
Well, how big is that fumble?
Saves
The
day.
very next play,
Yeah.
It's a 76-yard touchdown. Cy Bates with the recovery. Here's Buxton. He's kicking into the wind. Fielded at the 7-yard line. Luke Wyatt finds a little room. Out to the 29.
Bless you.
Thank you. They're going to mark it at the 30 to start this possession. Wolverines want to thank the Bentonville Athletic Booster Club for their support all season long. First down Mavs at the 30-yard line. Sorg in trouble, and it's incomplete. That's nearly intentional grounding, and the flag comes out.
Oh, okay.
Hit made by Grant Overman on the quarterback. I hope it's for intentional grounding and not roughing the passer.
Yeah, he's asking.
Couldn't tell if anyone was in the neighborhood or not.
The white hat, I saw his mouth. Yep.
Intentional grounding. That's a loss of down, so it'll be 2nd down for Southside, and they will be backed up.
-5 and loss of down.
And it's from the spot, so it's at the 17-yard line. The play loses 13 yards. 2nd and long here for the Mavericks. Sorg throws it out to Tucker, and Jones forces him out of bounds. Not much on the gain there, and it's 3rd down and long again. So now the Wolverines have him in 3rd and long. Third and 23. They need the 40-yard line for a first down. Sorg. That pass again caught Tucker, and Landon Jordan makes the play along the boundary this time to make him step out, and it's 4th down and long here for Southside. Punt time for the Mavericks. They got to kick it away. So a 3 and out for the Wolverine defense. Durham back near midfield waiting on the punt. Wyatt on to kick it away. High snap. Wyatt just barely gets it away. In fact, fair catch at the 46-yard line. Bell was right there to nearly block that thing.
Yeah, I don't know how he missed it. Great effort by Bell.
That is a 24-yard punt. And West has it back here with 8:06 to go. And they're up 20.
Well, I'm not going to say it would seal it with a touchdown here, but it sure be close. Unless we do like a 30-second drive here, I guess.
Yeah. From the 46.
Which
play
looks like
fake.
we're going for it.
KC going for the bundle. Incomplete, looking for Ty Durham.
Ty felt like he was being grabbed, I think, talking to the back judge. I'm not sure he wasn't.
A.J. Williams was in coverage there for Southside.
So I guess you say it's good coverage if they don't throw the flag.
Rogers is up 2 touchdowns on Harbor, 28-14. We've got a pass interference call. The flag did come out.
Oh, missed it.
That's going to be a first down.
Yeah, I thought it was.
First down at the 31 here for the Wolverines. The chains are
a little slow.
Cattywampus on the sideline over there.
Going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is, why did that other guy move instead of like the other guy wrapping around? Just have that second guy slide down.
First and 10 Wolverines. Casey tucks it. And maybe a yard before he's brought down by John Parkinson. So it'll be 2nd and 9 here. We're under 8 minutes to go. West with a win, the 3 or the 4 seed, and an outside possibility for the 2 if Harbor can come back against Rogers tonight. Here's Carson Morgan on the carry. Stumbling down to the 23. He's a couple yards short of the first down. 7 for Carson Morgan there.
I don't know. I just feel like he is running harder than he has all year. He's trying to make a statement.
3rd and 2 here for the Wolverines. 4 out of 7 on 3rd down tonight. Casey with a fake, takes a shot, throws it. Looking for Ty Durham on the sideline, but it's incomplete. Fourth down here for West. They're going to go for it. They're 0 for 1 tonight on 4th down. So here's 4th and 2. Morgan on the carry. Stood up, driving forward. He's got it at the 20-yard line. Elwanger stood him up, but Carson shows off the strength again and is able to get the first down.
And Derek, if the first guy tackles him, it's not a first down, but the first guy doesn't tackle Carson Morgan.
Hasn't happened very often. So West at the 20-yard line. Oregon still in at running back. A fake. Casey eludes the pass rush. He fumbles the football. And Southside gets on it. Scooped up by Caden Kuykendall. And the Mavericks will take over on the fumble recovery. 6:25 on the clock, and Southside.
That keeps him in the game.
Yeah. 21-yard line is where they'll put it down. Well, the Wolverine defense, one more time, looking to make a play through the hands of Gregory and then nearly picked by Evans on that pass play on first down. So 2nd and 10 now for the Mavs. This pass is caught. Gregory turns upfield. And Gregory is stopped around the 34-yard line by Vinson. He's got a first down. 13-yard gain. Tempo here for the Mavericks.
That clock can't spin fast enough right now.
Sorg. And it's incomplete. He, again, had Grant Overman after him on the pass rush. And give Sorg credit. He hangs in there till the very last instant before he throws that football.
He does, because I thought Overman was going to get a sack right there.
I've thought a couple times they were going to get him, but just by an eyelash, he gets rid of the football. 2nd and 10 here for Southside.
Pocket presence.
Sorg. And this time they will bring him down. Not a sack, but the quarterback is brought down after about a 1-yard gain by Ashton Norman. Well, they say no gain, so we will give him a sack.
Heck yeah, I was about to say I'm giving him a sack on my stats if you're not.
3rd and 10 for the Mavericks. $5:20 to go in the ball game. Sorg, they're after him again. Throwing down the middle, incomplete, in and out of the hands of Luke Wyatt. 4th down.
I think they got to go for it here. Just a little over 5 minutes left. I don't think you punt it away here, do you, Derek?
I don't think so. You need 3 scores. You may not get the ball again 3 more times. So it's 4th and 10.
Now, Southside has scored late, got some onside kicks against the Greenwood early.
Sorg throws it far side. That's caught. And they've got the first down. Xander Connor forced out of bounds at the 49. They get 15 on 4th down, and the drive continues.
I think I'd be looking his way a lot. That's a huge target.
Now a Wolverine personal foul is going to add to this. Down to the 36-yard line.
Wow.
So that is not what you wanted to do there. Now they've got it at the Wolverine 36. Sorg swings it out to Amari Tucker. And Tucker is hemmed in, wrapped up by Luke Evans, and a 3-yard loss.
Tucker's a little slow getting up. He's going to come out.
Yep. Gregory comes back in. Now they've moved the ball. It's between the 39 and the 38. 2nd and 12 here for Southside. Sorg. Pass out to Gregory. And Vincent drags him down at the 37, so he got a yard and a half. Another 3rd down for the Mavericks. Clock time on the side of the Wolverines as we hit the 4-minute mark. 3rd and 11. Sorg rifles one down the middle, and it's broken up by Thomas Wilbanks.
He read that the whole way. It looked like he was throwing to Wilbanks. That Thomas read that so well. He was the first one there.
So it's 4th and 11 here for Southside.
.350 on the game clock.
On 4th down, Sorg throwing, incomplete. Another stop on 4th down for the Wolverine defense, and they take over with 3:45 remaining.
I look for a healthy dose of Carson Morgan here by the Wolverines to finish this game.
Run that clock and get on the bus.
Get ready for next week. Battle down 102.
Ball on the 37. Here is Carson Morgan to the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. Well, they're going to say run the clock. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Kuykendall forces him out. It's a 5-yard run, and the clock continues to move. West in no hurry now. Morgan coming this way. Carson keeps his feet, and he's got another first down for the West Wolverines. Into Southside territory at the 49. 9 yards for Carson. So West is going to lock up a home playoff game. Morgan. And that's a 1-yard pickup. Parkinson makes the tackle. Rogers adding to their lead to Harbor, so they're going to stay in line for the 3 seed. Possibly the 2, I believe, if West can win next week. But the important thing is West stays out of the 5 or 6 seed, which means they would not go on the road week 1 of the playoffs. 2nd and 9. And Alex Downing in at quarterback takes a lick. He throws it incomplete. He got hit by Gavin Grant.
Eric, I've got Carson 28 carries for 196 yards rushing tonight.
Oh, let's get him 4 more then. Let's get him 4 more.
And if he does it in 1 carry, he'll have a 10-yard average.
3rd and 9, so Carson, by our math, needs 4 yards for a 200-yard rushing night. Downing with a pop pass to Durham, and Ty Durham wrestled down at about the 42, taken down by Zachary Medlin, so it's going to be 4th down.
He's not going to get it. Oh, no, they're going to keep him on the field, so maybe he will.
Fourth and 3 here for the Wolverines. Morgan is the running back next to Alex Downing. Southside jumps off sides, and it's a first down. So now there's 126 left. Will they give it to him? Will they take a knee? I think they're going to go victory formation here. So he's going to come up 4 yards short of 200. Downing takes the knee. Southside not using the timeouts that they have here. And for Southside next week, it's a win in your end game against Springdale for the 6th seed.
About 480 yards of offense for the Wolverines tonight, Derek.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
A hard-earned win for the Wolverines tonight in Fort Smith. Downing again takes a knee. And that will just about do it. They do not have to run another play. The combatants are shaking hands. And this ball game is over. The Wolverines have won their 3rd straight. They have earned a home playoff game in 2 weeks. And they've got a lot of momentum, Coach Mackey, going into the Battle Down 102 game next Friday night in Centerton.
You know, we haven't got him yet. I'll tell you this. Bentonville can score, but I'm not sure they can stop people from scoring, so it might be a shootout, I think.
Should be a fun one next week. The Wolverines in Centerton taking on the Bentonville Tigers. Our final score tonight is West 34, Southside 14. Our coverage has been presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. For John Mackey and our WASP crew, Derek Ruskin saying good night from Fort Smith. Thanks for watching the Wolverine Sports Network.